Richard Chen. So today my topic is UNSW ERA, which means UNSW Energy Renewable Vanuatu. So actually I'm representing a group of students. Our project in Vanuatu, we're building solar systems, also other renewable systems here. So first the Huawei. This picture is the team 2018. So I wasn't included in the photo because that day I was pretty sick. And we are a group of students and volunteers. So this year we have 5 students, and here in the back is our boss, Richard Ruizhi Chen. And this year we have a local volunteer, Andrew. She's a local physics teacher. And we have 2 volunteers come from the university. So we have been working on Tanna since 2008. That's the first power generation. And they installing renewable and for the local community. Our funds mainly comes from the university and companies send kinds of. We have Australian company, India company, and China company, and also other associations. So yesterday one was looking at the data in like a local high school. Those students there donate money for us. And then let me talk about one of our previous projects. So we have been to Vanuatu. So it's a large village in the southeast tip of the Tanna Island. And we've been there for 3 times because they get lots of travel. So in 2009, we built the first one. It's a hydro mini grid. You can see the pump, the hydro. And we use that to supply the accommodation for the school. So they have a local school because they is a big village. So all the children around there go to there to attend their high school, and they don't have electricity, and so they use a diesel generator. But diesel generator is pretty expensive. People only turn it on when they want to charge their phone, and the children want to do their homework at night. So at that time that team built that. And also in the background there's the dispensary, and so they put 3 solar panels on the post, and which give them small AC systems for the lighting and the refrigerator. And this year we came there at the January 2018 to renovate that because they get a lot of travel. I will introduce that later. So that's a map of Tanna Island. So Tanna Island is a remote area of Vanuatu. So first we have to export our stuff. Our goods to the Port Vila is capital. Then we need to ship it to the Lanka. Then we have a round trip around here. Here's the volcano, and it took us almost half a month. So we did some project in schools, other educational facilities, and medical facility and social gathering. But this year we focus on medical access because according to the report published by their Bureau of Sanitation in 2013, their medical access in Tanna Island is pretty poor. So in Vanuatu, people have 4 levels of treatment. First is the APOS, then dispensary, then health center. They only have a hospital, which we can see everywhere. They only have 6. And in Tanna Island, unfortunately, they only have these 2. So APOS and the dispensary. And we only see a couple of dispensary, one of which can see in the Imaki. So lots of people come to Imaki to treat their illness. And here's a typical look of their APOS, which was really poor. And they don't have electricity because those APOS are mainly located in the inner land, and they don't have a main grid. And so the problem is the whole society don't have electricity. When they get pretty sick at night, it's very hard for the patients and for the medical staff. So we need to build a standalone power system, but actually they do have some standalone. Those are diesel generators. Now we want to replace it by renewable energy, not only because the climate change, so the climate there was pretty good, but also the price. Because they are island country and they have heavy tariff on the imports, so the diesel there was pretty expensive. And so for our system, we have modules, MPPT charger, battery, lights, and phone chargers. And you can see it's a whole DC. We don't have any inverters, and because inverters can get trouble here. And we can see some photos. So there's one day when the volunteer and the team member was installing the solar panels. So this project is also very valuable for our students because it's a real practice for postgraduate students. Lots of students have studied in the solar area for almost 7 or 8 years, but they have never touched on it. And I see our boss was carefully interested teaching us how to use it. Yeah, so basically that's the phone charging system. So that's the socket and that's the phone. I don't know whether this can play or not. Sorry. So after a couple of days preparation and installation, finally we can charge our own phone because there is no electricity and we are running out of our electricity. We use our system to charge our phone first. That's it. Everyone was pretty happy. There's one way to check out whether our system is online. And so put the phone charger is a demand of the local community because the subsets sometimes when people come to us, we have to transfer them to the upper level. But now my phone is running out of the power. And also the local people normally, most of the time they turn off their phone because it's really hard for them to charge. They have to work to like a household who have diesel generator and they open for them and it's really expensive. And in order not to let the local people over discharge our battery, so we give advice to the local chipset. It's a payable service, so if you want to charge, you can pay money, and those money can be collected for future operation. And we have two major concerns of our project. The first is the natural hazards. So in the left, we can see the coast in the Port Villa. I've been there too, so it's much better now than before. In 2015, a super cyclone called Tanna swept the Vanuatu and caused severe damage to the seawall facility and caused 11 casualties. And unfortunately, our two hydro installed in the market was destroyed by rock and they're beyond the repairment. And since we have limited funds, so it's fortunate we cannot do it now. So this year we do some survey for the Imaki schools. So the next year the group will go there to put some solar panels on that, so that those students can write their homework at night. And after we told that, our boss Richard will give an introduction to the local leaders. So this is Mr. Chief and Lady Chief and their children, and this show them how to use these systems. And because our system has some indicators, so if they found that this system is bad, is offline, they can just turn it off to avoid further damage. And since our teams go to Vanuatu twice a year, so the next time we can go there and fix it. And if the cyclone comes, they can simply took off the panel from the roof. And since there are only 2 panels on every roof, and it's on DC, so it's not too dangerous. And in order to protect our battery from over discharge by the villagers, we also have some indicator for the battery. And another is the humidity problem. That's why we use the DC, because every inverter, our team they installed before are failed. Because the high humidity in the tropical area can cause the detrimental impacts on the power electronics. So some of them are not working, some of them are disconnected, some of them are on out. And that's why we went to Imaki to replace the inverter. And when I was doing the design, because I designed the three system for the AA post, I have some problem. So people would there want to charge their phone, but so the normal charger we have is on a DC side. You can see the socket is DC, and inside there is a small transformer to transfer the DC current from your household into to transfer the AC current to the DC current. Then the DC current will charge your phone through the cable. And I think about for a day when I go to shopping in the supermarket, I found this. I think this is one of the best solution, because we put it in a car, and the electricity generated by the car is DC current. So we solve this problem DC to DC. And finally, I want to share some personal feeling. I think renewable energy is not only for stopping the climate change, it's kind of love. Because actually, this kind of project is pretty small and pretty simple. It's within our ability. We only spend some time a year, but the local people in return offer us the greatest love we have ever met. For example, every night they will prepare a local banquet. Actually, it's not very delicious, but I know this is the most luxurious banquet probably they have ever made, and they did it every day. And the local children are very friendly to us. And during the day when we were working, they will collect a free coconut, open it and give it to us, and also our boss. So at the last day when we were in the island, the local chiefs gave our boss a souvenir, this necklace made of the funk of the white pig. And he was so happy, and he was as happy as a little child. Because I asked him why, because he said, I'm helping others, and they return me with love. So I think by introducing renewable energy, we can not only stop the climate change, we can not only reduce the price of our energy, but also we can bring the electricity to the community who need it most, but they have never had it before. So finally, I want to say donation and volunteering is available in our project. No matter how old you are, no matter you know about solar or not, you are very welcome to our project. And you can simply search UNSW. We have our official website. And also, if you want to see more photos, you can go to Dr. Richard Ruizhi Chen. There are tons of photos of what we did in Vanuatu, and also his project in India and other countries. And if you want to discuss some particular matters, you can send an email to him. Thank you.